Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. It's going to be a great show to start your week.
World famous in studio. So excited. Jim's here.
That's right. Speaking of start,
yeah.
That was me trying to tie in the race world. It didn't
awesome.
work very well. Jim Wauldron in studio here with us. We're going to be talking about the endless summer run.
Yep.
And a whole lot more. I mean, Jim does all the runs.
Yes.
Jim really does all the runs. They make the best shirts. They do the best medals.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. So we'll talk to Jim about the whole run world, man. But this one's exciting coming up. And, of course, we'll do your events. We'll do your horoscopes. All that good stuff. Man.
All the good stuff. Yeah.
All the great stuff. We will first tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. They've been doing great things since 1949. And since then, they've been more than just a dealership. They're, of course, a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine, founded on honesty, integrity, and community service. The Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got a great facility over there, including a great service facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and you can always enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage while you're there. They are the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. Their team dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. They're just off I-95 and State Road 16. And at Bozard Ford Lincoln, your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our friends at the Bailey Group, their mission is getting you enrolled in a health insurance or Medicare plan. That's not complicated. That's easy for you to navigate your way through. That's what they do at the Bailey Group. You're going to work with a local insurance advisor, and now's the time. It's open enrollment time, by the way. They're going to help you find just the right insurance coverage for your specific needs and your budget. Their goal is making getting covered simple with no added costs and no extra fees. The Bailey Group handles individual health and Medicare, corporate benefits, and financial needs for their clients. Give them a call today. Let them do that for you. 904-461-1800.
There it is.
There we go. I almost gave out my cell phone number. That would have been bad.
Wow, helping people out, Pete. That's amazing.
That's right. I don't need thousands of people calling me for insurance.
Insurance ideas.
Yeah. I'm not going to be any help. I'm going to send you to the actual Bailey Group. Also, our friends at Elace Med Spa. If you're looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, it is Elace all the way. Great treatments out there, including things like our go-tos, the hydrofacials, the Botox, the dermal fillers, and laser treatments. They do it all, and they're so good, they train the rest of the country how to do these services as well, which is pretty impressive. Elace.com. Mention Davey's name. Get $100 off your first services if you haven't already.
Yeah, get on those membership plans because you're going to save 20% off each time. It's totally worth it. Check them out at lace.com.
Yeah, great folks. Jim, how you doing this afternoon, man? Good to see you.
Doing great. Yeah, doing wonderful.
Yeah, the race circuit. How's it been this season? Like, how you've been on the road? Like, what's going on?
Almost every race has been up, which is wonderful this year. Almost every. And we just got back from one in Vero Beach, and they were up, and the whole thing's been going great. And Cottonmouth was up this weekend.
Okay.
Pink Up the Pace killed it with 2,400 plus runners. Our race is filling up. It's actually full. We just take on more because we have a lot of no-shows because all they want is a T-shirt.
Right, sure.
So luck out, and we fill the park right up to the top, and it's a wonderful, wonderful event.
Now, how many races do you help produce every year?
Good. That's not one of the questions he put down.
I
don't know,
we
30.
go off script
I'd probably
sometimes.
put 30 on. I don't
30?
know.
Wow.
Just
Keeping
constantly.
them all together.
We had 3 this weekend. We'll only get 2 next weekend, a couple of the week after.
You are like the shepherd of T-shirts and medals out there.
Really?
So, you really help put organizations on the right
I've been involved
path.
with a race club, but plus my background in selling T-shirts. I used to sell Kmart, Walmart, Target, Sears, Penn, for years and years and years. So, and being involved in running and sort of work together, and I just started supplying the races with their stuff, and it's just a fun thing because I'm hanging out with my buds, and I enjoyed it anyway. So
good.
Yeah.
So good.
Your favorite race, is it the Endless Summer?
Yeah, I mean, we love that one. It's emotional for us, if you can imagine. It's an emotional event. But, I mean, there's so many that we love. I mean, the Bridge Alliance is wonderful. The Pink Up the Pace is wonderful. And there's so many that are just really nice. Some of the smaller ones, too, are super nice. Almost every one we totally enjoy. It's hard to pick one that is a favorite.
You touched on the emotion of this particular one, obviously Don's Run. I mean, it's pretty amazing that you and your family have rallied around this race to really kind of heal some of the aspects of the family too, right?
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about the importance of Don's Run and how it all ties in with Endless Summer.
Well, he passed away 15 years ago, and we started the event right after, just a way to bring awareness to what he was doing, which is basically alternative spring break, they call it.
Right.
So the kids, instead of going out to Cancun and getting smashed, the kids would get together and go somewhere and help people out for a week.
Yeah.
Which is unusual. Now it's catching on. It's going on all over the country, all over the world. They're doing this kind of stuff now. And that's what he did. So we started this sort of bring awareness to that, and then it's just grown. It started out good.
Yeah.
And then then it's just growing and growing, and it's turned out to be a super nice event. And
It's a beautiful race.
we keep it light. We don't push the sad portion. We try to keep it upbeat and positive, and everybody has a great time.
That's awesome.
You guys ever bringing the disco theme back? I love the disco
That's so
theme.
funny.
It was a lot of fun.
You remember that? God.
I do,
You
that was one of the only times anybody ever got me to dress up for anything. I'll tell you that
You must
much.
be getting old then. That's 15 years ago.
Yeah,
That's when
that
we
was a
started.
while ago.
Yeah, we started at the down by the pier.
Yeah.
And then after 4 years at the pier, this particular race at Endless Summer wasn't doing well. They were getting less than 100 people in there at the state park, and they're going to give it up.
Oh.
So we talked to them and said, hey, why don't we get with you guys? I think we can draw a lot of people and get this thing back going and help out the state park too, this is their biggest event also. So
Oh, cool.
we joined them 11 years ago, I think it was. Started the turtle theme because everybody loves turtles, and that was this is our 11th or 12th year of turtles, and every year it's just people love them. We change the turtle every year, and it's turned into a real nice fundraiser for Don's friends and also for the state park.
So talk about like the course itself. It's an absolute beautiful race, to be honest, because you're all over the state park and you kind of see these beautiful vistas, and the race has evolved over time too. But talk about like how cool it is and the course itself.
Well, everybody starts out on the beach, so. And some people don't like it. A lot of runners don't like to run the beach. And I love running the beach. We do it at low tide, so it's hard packed sand, so you can actually run fast on it if you want.
Nice.
But you have a lot of walkers do the 5K, and you go out about a mile and a half for the 5K and turn around. For the 10K people, they turn out at about a mile. Come back and go over the boardwalk and then into the park, all through the park, and it's really nice. So, you're right. You get a good chance to if you're doing the 10K, you see the entire park.
Yeah, which is
cool. You go
cool.
right through the entire outskirts of the whole thing, and it's nice. People love it, and we have an incredible support from Sheriff Rob comes out with his whole gang, and then we have the fire department comes out and they bring the great big flag and hanging off the end of that other ladder there, and then we got Rusty comes out and Rusty Burns comes out and sings the national anthem. It's real patriotic, wonderful,
awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Very cool. Very cool. And they got a lot of cool swag for this one too. I mean, they get tote bags, they get shirts, they get the medals.
This is the
stuff.
bag this year. I don't know how if you guys are looking, but
That's perfect.
That's a beautiful bag they get this year. We do this turtle thing, and we're one of the few, because I know how to do this stuff. We do that full sublimation. It's expensive process. We do a full sublimation shirt for an event that's not tens of thousands. Very few people do this, so people love the fact that we do this fancy stuff. They get a lot, for the amount of money they pay for the race, they get a ton of cool stuff,
Yeah.
Has the sea turtle theme always been a part of this for the last 21 years?
No. Well, good question. Now that I did the shirts for this event going back probably 18, 19 years. I'm trying to remember all the graphics, but they weren't sea turtles.
Really?
They were just all types of sunshine and palm trees and things like that. I still have some of the shirts from the older shirts.
Cool. I want to see when I go to the shop.
Come over to the shop. We got them hanging in there. But,
That's awesome.
But no, when I took it over, we took it over with Don's friends. We started the sea turtles, and it was a good pick.
Yeah.
We could have used fish. I probably would have used went good too, or birds, or whatever. But this turtle thing, people.
I know people collect these every year.
People love turtles, man.
Yeah.
I drive around with it. We have that trailer with all those turtles on it. People go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go
People love
nuts.
turtles.
They
They're
love
ready
turtles.
to ban straws for turtles.
Yeah.
They love them. They'll do anything for turtles.
They do. People love turtles.
Speaking of doing anything, you got a lot of great volunteers out there. You guys usually have like over 100 volunteers, right? This is a
it
great
takes
community
100
event.
because we have 9 miles of course. We got a 5K and a 10K, so you got 9 miles. So we have probably at least 100 people that show up to help, and our buddy Tim Tooker's in charge of running it, and he does a great job. And they've got so many people, and we got them. They have water stops and 100 different turns, so we got to make sure people don't go in the wrong direction. Years ago, before they had that many people, people would run right out of the park and into the street.
Right.
You remember that?
I do.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then they get
no
mad,
direction.
because nobody knew where to go. Which way do you go? I don't know. Go try, go there, whatever.
Difficult.
So, and we've even had some issues over the years, the last few years, with people, the wrong person at the wrong turn, and they go the wrong way, and then they get mad. But we've got it pretty much figured out now, and it's.
What are some of the biggest challenges you guys have overcome on this race? Was it like taking over Endless Summer and kind of rekindling the fire of this race, or what are some things that you've overcome?
God, I don't know. It's just a big event. I don't have a big, I do have to do 90% of it. I don't have any great big board of directors that helps me. I just pretty much me. And then when we come closer to the event, all these people show up. It's wonderful. So a few guys help out. Basically, race week, everybody comes together.
Right.
And since we've done it now for 11 years, they pretty know not much what to do, and it just sort of happens, it sort of happens. And it isn't, as far as a challenge, it's a lot of work throughout the year. It's like you guys put on these events, you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not 5 minutes of work. It's a ton of, a ton of work behind the scenes that people don't know. And,
That's rewarding nonetheless to see it all come together, right?
Yeah. So by the time the race kicks off, as soon as that horn goes off, then you feel like, okay, bang.
Right. We got it. It's all
okay,
just, it all just happens on its own from here.
I can relax, for a minute. But until then, you never know what the rain. So we've had hurricanes, as you guys remember, maybe.
Yeah.
We've had to fight the park floods up. We've had to change the course, I don't know how many, 10 times, change the course. Skip this park, it's flooded. All kinds of issues over the years,
Yeah.
Moving it to November has been really nice because we had it in September for years and years. And it was just hurricane time for sure, hot as hell,
Right.
And but moving it to November is nicer, cooler weather.
Yeah.
Less hurricane stuff,
Ish.
And better chance of half decent weather. So it's been nice and cooler. And people
I love a November run. It's like a perfect time. Yeah.
So what do you see in the future for this run? Is there much you need to change? Is there much you need to add, or are you guys
Well, we sell
happy
out
with
every
the
year.
formula?
We're one of the few that's fortunate enough to sell out we fill the park up right to the top. You can't get any more cars in there. We've got wonderful support from a million different sponsors that we've had for years. Most of the sponsors on the back of that shirt have been with us for 15 years.
That's amazing.
Since we started.
Really
it's
awesome.
wonderful, yeah. In fact, we don't even give them a choice. We just print their name on the shirt.
And then you bill them.
We call them later.
Hey, you're on the shirt again.
So
I like how you do that.
Well,
That's great.
once they get in there, I said, "You guys are in for life. This is not. I'm not going to call you every year. Just in.
Wow.
You're in. This is not." In fact, we had one. I don't even want to bring up the name because you guys know who these people are. They called me one year for a different race actually, and they said, "Hey, we wonder if we can come down from, we do 500 and we come down to 250. I said, no, you can't go down. You're not allowed to go down. You have to stay at 500 or higher.
Yeah. That's not how this works.
She goes, oh, okay. All right.
That's the way to do it.
That is the way to do it.
Boy, you need to do you need to be on the team for Florida Man.
Yeah, because I help with a lot of different races, including the Matanzas. I help with them get sponsors. And,
awesome.
And they've become friends over the years, all those sponsors, since I worked with them so long.
You do an incredible job, sir. Absolutely. Every single race is always turnkey, and you've helped so many different organizations out there just run an efficient fundraiser, which are these races. So I got to give you guys major props over there at Service Pros.
It's fun. I just hang out with a bunch of our buds. What's the difference? It's just
so good.
It's a good time,
Heck yeah, man. So tell people where they can sign up for the upcoming race and where they can follow you guys.
Sure. You can go to donsfriend.com.
Got it.
And you can check out the website there. You click on register. Now it takes you right to run sign up. And there's all kinds of choices on different things you can set. The shirts are so popular. We have a special event called the 00K. You don't got to run at all. You just click on that and buy the shirt, and you don't have to worry about walking.
Save the space for the people that want to run.
Exactly, because we're limited on space for parking.
And how's that looking? You looking like you're going to hit it out of the park? You're going to sell out, or should people run and get this now?
Well, they need to jump on board because we still leave a few spots open to sell more shirts and stuff like that.
Great.
But there's a few spots open, so they can get on board still.
Shirts are fantastic.
Yeah.
Always.
We take on more because we have a lot of people that just buy for the shirt, come
Right.
in for the shirt, and they only show up to the race, so that leaves more, space
That's
for those
great.
who want to run it. Yep.
Well,
I love
I'm
it.
also hiring you to do my marketing. If I can develop an event that people buy tickets for and don't even have to show up to.
It's so nice. Yeah. It's like
That's
a ghost
great.
gala or
You got a
something.
great, you have a great shirt too. You're a
Hey, thank
You
you.
got a
Yeah.
good looking shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Great graphic on your stuff.
Jim, thank you for coming by,
Yeah,
man. Always
man.
good to see you. And yeah, we'll be working together on some Florida Man game stuff again
wonderful.
for sure. I always
Wonderful.
look forward to working with you.
Wonderful. You guys are great.
The best.
Really enjoy you. Been
Oh,
friends for a
man.
long time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Take care, man. And we know it's going to be an awesome race.
It's going to be great.
Thank you.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, that's a fun one.
It is.
I did. The last time I dressed up in disco was out there for that run.
Cool.
Boy, I had the big afro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was great. It was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Hey, speaking of fun, you can sit back and relax as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine's history, culture, and old world charm while you experience unforgettable views on their open-air trolleys. You're going to enjoy the city's European flavor, the brick-lined streets, and the sights such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel, and a whole lot more. It's a 90-minute tour, typically features about 22 stops, covers more than 100 points of interest, and you can even hop on and off all day long with your ticket. It also gets you into the St. Augustine History Museum, free shuttle services, and free access to the St. Augustine Beach Bus Shuttle Service. They're the green trains. We love them.
And for 45 years, Steve Chapman's All-American Air have been serving St. Augustine and St. Johns County. They take great pride in providing quality service and installations, in turn gaining a customer for life. All-American Air can match any price, but no one can match their quality and service. Our friends at Steve Chapman's All-American Air will take exceptional care of your home unit. You have to ask yourself, when's the last time somebody came over and take a look at everything? We'll get them on over 904-461-0070.
And, of course, our good friends at Bin 39 Wine Bar. When you were looking for the perfect glass of wine or bottle of wine, you got a party coming up, you absolutely got to stop by Bin 39 and find the perfect wine for any occasion, any sort of celebration, or just a get-together. You're having some friends over, you want to enjoy the best bottle of wine possible, give our friends down there at Bin 39 a call. Lots for you to choose from. Over 95 bottles on hand, ready to go. They're open 8 to 8 daily. And if you want to sit around there and sip on a few glasses with some friends, you can enjoy some live music pretty much every day out there as well from 1 to 7. Bin 39, they're at 4 St. George Street. Great folks down there. All right, it's horoscope time.
Ooh.
Let's see what stars have to say today. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini on deck. Aries. Congrats, Aries. Your leader of the pack mentality isn't fooling anyone this month. As the planets align in a cosmic game of hide and seek, you'll find that no amount of assertiveness can disguise your complete lack of direction. Sure, you'll bulldoze through your tasks with demonic vigor. Wow, demonic vigor.
Wow.
But at what cost? Those around you will either scatter in fear or roll their eyes in exasperation. At the end of the month, you may look back at the trail of chaos and wonder why you even bothered waking up every day. Every day. But hey, at least your to-do list is growing faster than your sanity is deteriorating. That's sure that evens out.
Yeah, apparently.
Taurus. Dear Taurus, you're like a fine wine. One that nobody can quite agree is worth the price.
Oh, okay. That's hot.
Your stubbornness will reach Olympian levels this month, grinding even the most trivial arguments into a fine dust. When you inevitably face a situation you can't control, remember that snarling and glaring are not coping mechanisms adults use. They're not?
Wow.
As the stars lazily spin through their celestial dance, know they offer zero practical advice for overcoming the mire of everyday life. Well, we know that. We talk to them every day. By month's end, you'll finally realize you've been holding on to grievances like they're limited edition collectibles. Probably shouldn't do that.
Probably not.
All right, Gemini, here we go. Oh, Gemini, the two-faced trickster of the zodiac. This month, your dual personalities will try to outdo each other in a progressively irritating fashion. You'll talk so much that even your reflection might start ducking out of conversations.
Wow.
Expect everyone to either love or hate you, mostly hate. There will be no middle ground. No. Mercury's retrograde is your excuse to fail at communication. But do you really need an excuse to fail at communication?
Really?
Your social calendar may be brimming with plans, but by the end of each evening, you'll leave pondering which version of yourself was the more insufferable companion.
Gotta be hard, Gemini. Jeez.
Tough life for Gemini.
Whew. Well, I'll tell you something that's great that's happening is at
Please.
Culver's St. Augustine.
Okay.
Culver's is celebrating or giving support to Travis Flagg, who has been diagnosed with cancer, and would like everybody to join them for their car show benefiting Travis and his family. A percentage of sales will be given to Travis and his family during this time of need. So this is Culver's Car Show. There's going to be a 50-50 in raffle prizes, 5 to 8 p.m. Tuesday, November 5th, so tomorrow, over at Culver's of St. Augustine. Check that out on their Facebook page for more information. But yeah, shout out to Travis and his family going through that.
Oh, that's great.
Tough time. Yeah.
Yeah, do that after you vote.
Yeah.
Very
Hey,
cool.
annual Thanksgiving community dinner is coming up at the Catalina's Gym. We talk about this every year. This is a tradition. This is happening Thursday, November 28th. Dinner will be served from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's music, there's food, there's giveaways. It's such a cool thing. To donate, they also need volunteers for more contact information. I'll put link in comments. Yeah, it's a long email, so I'll put that in comments for everybody. But yeah, this is amazing. So this is Hope and Deliverance Ministries invites everybody out to the annual Thanksgiving community dinner. Very, very cool. I love to see that rally every year.
Nice. Yeah, man. Great one.
Hey, the 27th annual VW Turkey Run. This is not an actual physical run. This is a car thing. I remember we had them on, and I was like, oh, when's the run? They're like, it's not really a run. We just call it that. So just letting you know, 27th annual VW Turkey Run car show fundraiser. Of course, this is by the world famous and great Brian Batzel putting this on. There's a lot of VW collectors out there. They've always got something really super cool. This is the Old City Oil Drippers. So check out, I'll put some information in comments for everybody, but there's a lot to choose from. There's a lot of supporters. It's going to be great. The 27th annual VW Turkey Run, Sunday, November 24th, 9 to 3 p.m. at the St. Augustine Elks Lodge.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. And thank you to our friends at Magnolia Family Dentistry for being great sponsors of this show. We appreciate them, and you will too. As soon as you go in and walk through those doors, you're going to notice the difference. It is a clean and extraordinary environment, and they prioritize your clean teeth, your health, and your happiness. All three of those things work in concert with each other out there at Magnolia Family Dentistry. See why so many in our community trust Dr. Rodriguez and her team with their dental care. Give them a call, make an appointment for yourself, and see the difference. 904-824-0990. Magnolia Family Dentistry. They are redefining dental excellence one smile at a time.
And every guest, every time, Panache is redefining how you experience your spa and salon. They've opened their doors to always to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continue raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission of ethical and sustainable business practices. Get posh and go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
All right, sir. What do you got for us?
All right. We've got some memes I found. Yes.
Okay. Hell yeah.
All right. Here we go. This first one. Thanks, everybody, for the 20,000 followers.
Oh,
the email that you didn't check.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
Really?
Let me see where I'm at right now. Hang on.
Totally gives me anxiety.
I'm going to show you this in person.
I can't.
Look at that. There you go.
Pete, I can't.
37,000.
Oh my
34.
gosh. I couldn't do it. Oh my gosh. That'd be nuts.
Yeah. Seeing those alerts, like I can never clear those alerts.
No.
Those alerts will never be cleared.
Never.
I can never do that. All right. Anyway.
How the heck is this computer going to tell me that if I'm a robot? Are you kidding me? You're the robot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rude. Hey, my toxic trait is proofreading after I hit send. I do this every time.
Yeah, that's the worst, isn't it?
And then I yell at myself like, how stupid can you be?
Yeah, I know.
Every time. Always something stupid, too. Like I spell the word my wrong. Oh.
Yeah.
You should be able to call in sad to work. Obviously,
you can call
that's
in
school.
sad to school.
Yeah, you can do that now. That's
Jeez.
new. Hey, today's yoga pose is downward spiral.
Yeah, okay. That's my yoga pose every day. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, do beavers even know what they're doing, or do they think they see water flowing down a river and think, absolutely not?
Oh, there you go. I love the science behind figuring out beavers from young Katie.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Next up, plants really be like, I don't vibe with this dirt, and they just die.
Yeah. F this.
Hey, hosting SNL must be like jury duty for celebrities.
Right?
Kind of, sort of,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It seems like it's like, I gotta do it. I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it.
Right? It's like a whole week of work.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Sounds awful.
Hey, definitely saying, oh, so it's like Cole's Cash next time a man tries to explain crypto to me when I don't ask.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it is.
No, and finally here, Donut Hawk says, sometimes before bedtime, I fall asleep on the couch. It's my little sleep appetizer, my nappetizer.
Oh, yeah, but see, then you're never as tired once you get to the bed when you do that. The problem, it takes you like 30 minutes to fall asleep after that.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Nappetizer needs to be earlier in the day.
Yeah. Man. Good stuff. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to Jim for coming in, Rick for pressing all the buttons, and you guys out there for watching. We'll see you in the morning.
Bye, everybody.